First deck is a bit of a trap. So Caitlyn's actually a champion I haven't played with before, and has to do with planting traps. So when she strikes on offense or defense, she plants 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 10 cards of the opponent's deck. And flash bomb trap is kind of like a mushroom, only it can deal damage to things on your board. It hits something at random. And she levels when 5 of your traps have been activated, and then her leveled mode here plants 4 flash bomb traps, and then strike damages the enemy next equal number of traps activated in a round. We're combining this with Teemo, who plants puff cap traps in their deck and eventually levels when you plant them enough puff caps. We've got other things that plant flash bombs and traps and things like insider knowledge that make both players draw cards. So let's give this a try. It's a very, very unique design space. So let's go ahead and check this one out, huh? Where'd we leave off at on the ladder? We're gold 3. Let's do it. I am a bit early based on my schedule. So for today and tomorrow, we have a sponsored bit for Ace Defender is the QR code and the goal you see on the stream. So in between my normal Runeterra, Magic, and Unite segments, we're going to be squeezing in like 20-minute segments of Ace Defender to showcase some of that. Okay, so against Kennen, I think I'm going to keep the Mystic Shot. I'm going to mulligan the rest of these, looking for a Teemo or a Kate in the opener. That's not a terrible pickup. Means that they Kennen on 1 here, we can just Thermo Beam it.
Hide for a moment. Run.
I think I'm okay with this surviving. I'm just going to chill for now. Probably going to get set up to...
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
I think that one's got to go. Otherwise, it's going to kill me. Because they'll order this, so this hits and then this hits. So we'll take 5 this combat if I don't beam that. We'll go ahead and just drop the Puff Cap Peddler here.
Have 3.
Have 3.
Order rewards its fate. It's too late for you.
I said, really? We're gonna block there? That would surprise me. I'm a peddler, not a meddler. Let's try and kill these. Maybe I should wait and see if they play the Mourned out or not.
They grow up so fast.
Nature does not mourn. I will.
Yeah, Christy and I made all 3 of the HelloFresh meals that they sent me, and they were all great. In fact, Christy and I spent some dollary dues using my code and ordered 4 more meals for ourselves to get set up. It was actually just super convenient. Cooking more and eating slightly healthier is something Christy and I have been wanting to do, but like the process of like actually going to the store and like figuring out meals and then portioning it and then going to the store is just like, it takes a lot of work, especially when it's not something you're familiar with doing. So the 27 months, Cassius, welcome back. Big Stan, thanks for the 3 years. Good morning, good morning. So the fact that HelloFresh just kind of like cut through all of that is just like super convenient.
I go wasted for me mushrooms.
Hide for a moment. Run.
Honestly, the waste thing was a big deal too. Like, you know, I can't tell you the number of times we, you know, even when we would prepare meals, we'd like just like buy the wrong amounts of stuff.
For those who do not.
And then end up throwing a bunch of stuff out. I think we're just holding on to... Oh, let's blink. Let's see what they got here. Let's make their recall cost more. Or an engineer.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
I guess we're just taking the hit here, huh? So this doubles traps when activated. When I'm summoned in round and put 3 puff caps. I guess I just want to get this going, huh?
I've memorized all the Vandal Scout rules.
Like, they're putting damage on us here, but, like, our board is bigger than theirs. So...
Nature is not more. I will. Hide for a moment. Run forever.
Hey, hey, Pokemon nerd. Thank you for the 46 months. I appreciate the almost 4 years. Welcome back. Oh, we're definitely playing Kate here, right? They're just conceding. All right. Deal, we take those. I have a question. People always come in during the Runeterra segment and do exclamation point deck. Is there a Runeterra bot that does exclamation point deck commands automatically? Like, is there a Mobalytics integration? It really surprises me how sparse the Twitch support is for this game. That is one thing I wish. I wish Riot would step up and do some first-party Twitch integration. Because the Mobalytics stuff is significantly lacking in a number of areas. Hey, thanks for the tier 3 too, Pokemon nerd. Now I have my Mobalytics and my Twitch account connected. Like the extension is loaded. So like you could refresh the stream and like there's a browser overlay there. Yeah, that's really janky. You see, for like Magic and Hearthstone and other card games, like there's support where like you put exclamation point deck in while I'm playing Magic and it gives you a link to the current deck list. That's not like super janky. Overlay says RDT not connected for you. It's on. The issue's on either your end or their end. I'll reload Overwolf, I guess. Oh, it's working for you? God damn it. This is what I get for trusting Twitch chat. Alright, well. I reloaded it. Because one person said it wasn't working, so I probably just killed it for everybody else. I apologize to the other people. Now it's gone, yeah. Sounds right. Alright, have a timeout. Oh. Please, for the love of God, Riot, let your patch this week fix the focus audio bug. It's so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna Caitlyn here. It gives him a chance to like avalanche this pre-combat, but avalanche doesn't kill her, so. That's a biggin. Deal 2 to unit, plant 2 flash power traps, create a Caitlyn in your deck. Oh, that's Caitlyn's spell. Got it.
There's no shortage of possibilities, but there's always a best path.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
Oh, look what he's got.
In theory, we should hopefully get an alchemy patch before Kamigawa. Well, we'll get Runeterra patch notes today. We won't actually get the patch until tomorrow.
Pew, pew.
I've always been a fun guy.
Teemo level here is pretty big.
Never know what hit 'em.
I'm gonna attack with Kate. Because we can Peacemaker this if they block with it. I think we just chill on doing anything here. Two and overwhelm. Yikes. Start with this. I guess this is only fast. I guess we just say okay.
That's why you always carry another pair of
So Runeterra has a bug in this release of their client that every time I click out of the Runeterra window, it turns the game audio off. So the audio disappearing is not you, it's Runeterra. Unfortunately for streaming stuff, I have to click out of the game window on occasion. It's really bad for content. Wait, does this only give me a thing when it strikes while attacking? When I'm summoned or attack, not on strike. Got it.
Peacemaker protocol.
Yeah, the setting is broken. Okay, 2 buff caps, please.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I want to insider knowledge this turn.
Armed and ready.
Let's start by attacking with both of these. Let's attack with that too, actually. Just push as much damage as possible. Oh, wow. They're gonna deny her the ability to strike. That sucks.
Starts with mushrooms.
Okay, so they have 78 puff caps in their deck.
Roll one
Okay, so this doubles my trap effects, right? Yes, they're at 81 puff caps. For people that are new, every time they draw a card with a puff cap on it, they take a damage. And Ava here doubles that effect. Bye, friend! great. 8-ball quarter pocket. We had a, and for the record, like that was a little bit of a high roll, but we did also have a draw 2 as well. We had a card that made both players draw 2 cards. So like we had more than that. The HelloFresh code should be up at least through the end of the week. Let me find out. Let me ping my person. I might not have an answer right now because I think they're still asleep. That's true. That's true. They had 80 traps in. They had 80 traps and 30 cards basically. Keep the pokey stick and Caitlyn here. An ally to 3/3 this round. This could actually be useful. We draw a Teemo. This is a protection spell. The old purple berry shake. I guess I'm not gonna offer this trade because I have the pokey stick. Look at that shit. It's like we knew we were gonna draw the Teemo.
3, 4.
Cut. 2, 3, 4. Look at that. It's just like we drew it up. That's not great. This says elusive. Normally Teemo gets to slip through enemy lines, but
At your service.
Well, you're certainly the fuzziest partner I've worked with.
we Swain mix up there.
Let's investigate.
I guess we'll just chill on Teemo for now. Because the flash bomb traps with Caitlyn could end up killing their 1/1s. Yeah, these flame chompers aren't too scary because we're not playing anything like Ari or Lulu to make them really good. These lecturing Yordles are also going to be pretty decent here. You got a 2+ cards you hand this ground. Grant me 1/0 and elusive. That's pretty good.
Next thing I know, I'm up to my britches in purple berries.
Yep, we're gonna take 6 here. Do we summon another lecturing Yordle here? Or do we just open attacks? I think we just open attacks.
Open the area.
Because if I open attacks, they're likely to like play out another elusive here, hopefully, and then we can play this post-combat and clean up another one. And then we have the Peacemaker to kill this next turn inside of combat. Dying online, I think I missed your resub a little bit ago. I'm a simple man. I see Teemo decks. I resub. Just getting into this game. Thanks for streaming it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Runeterra is great right now.
Used to be Yordles respected their elders. Respect these glutes.
Yes, all of the kind of X spells of this game spend your resources all the way down.
Die Mums still out the yodel in uniform.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my fleeting poison dart. I'm gonna point it at their dome, and then I'm gonna go ahead and thermo beam Swole Scout here, I think. Just get rid of their elusive stuff. So remember, the flash bomb traps are explicitly in their top 10 cards, so they're more likely to find those.
That's why you always carry another pair of goggles.
Well, I'm glad we have an instant speed way to kill this.
Here's my calling card.
Where was I? It's over.
Laying the groundwork.
I think I'm just attacking with these. Yes, give it all as grants.
Interrupted. I'm not finished. My research.
Kind of running out of gas though at this point. That give it all was kind of like a YOLO to try and kill us with elusive.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Everybody draw some cards. Sure.
Oh dear.
Vandal Scout recruit Teemo, ready to land.
Humanity is obsolete.
I wanna play Ava out rather than doing these in response to her. Rest of the game, the first time you play a follower each round, pick one of 3 followers at the same cost and transform them into it. Okay. Their deck is mono rumble cards they like. Chastity, thanks for the 3/4 of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Alright, so we get to kill the bot with Poison Dart. Excuse me? I guess we'll play a chump blocker.
What wondrous discoveries await below. Scientific misconduct. Ha! Easy does it.
And we're just gonna get Mystic Shot and die, right? Man, I feel like that was some bullshit. I guess we have to try and kill them in response, right? There's a world where we super high roll here. Wasn't really much we could do about that. Just like full RNG. Not a huge fan of the design on the card that killed us. That's why I think that I would definitely classify that as kind of bad variance. It's not a card that's particularly interesting to play with or against. It's just people sitting there trying to high roll. There's like kind of a deck building thing with it, but not really. You can like theoretically play things that have summon effects. Wait, was the impact guy not a random? I thought the thing changed all of their cards, so I don't understand what their deck did. I thought the impact thing got summoned alongside the other one. Okay, I genuinely have no idea what their cards were doing then. Okay, so they always get the 7-3 thing? Okay.
Hot on the trail.
Keep all flammables on the trail. Burn out of tents.
Well, to be fair, Dude Light. No, I guess that doesn't matter. The big one didn't matter.
One step ahead.
That's definitely one of those instances where Runeterra's burst speed mechanic is a pretty big feels bad, man.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
The burst speed into elusive kill you.
And wouldn't you know it, I picked the wrong mushrooms.
Get alive.
Bullseye!
I've always been a fun guy.
Well, you have to understand burst is better than split second. There's actually a small number of things that can respond to split second in Magic, and in burst they actually just happened. If they toss cards puff caps are attached to, the puff caps just go away. Our deck's actually quite bad against what they're doing. Well, I guess it's not fair to say we're strictly bad. We're bad up until a point. Because eventually eventually their deck's really small and you keep generating buff caps into a very small deck is a thing. I can't attack with this because this is elusive. Cedris, thanks for the 20 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Bye, Sound. Thanks for the 46 months. Morning, good morning.
So, life springs anew.
Rule 102. Practice makes perfect.
I'm gonna go ahead and poison dart their dome here. Plant 6 more caps.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
Give them room to spread their leaves.
I mean, I didn't say anything about the cost of the burst spells. You're right that they're usually overcosted. There's just something to be said about the play experience of my opponent plays a bunch of uninteractable stuff and then kills me through the ability to not block, right? Like that's explicitly a very feels bad experience.
A Vandal Scout.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Why would I do this and try for lethal, chat? Like, can someone explain that to me? Why is that a good play? Like, we're not in danger of dying here. There's no reason to do this before we... Like, what's the reason to do this ASAP? We think they're gonna hook this, I guess? But, like, there aren't that many things in their deck, right? Like, there's 28 traps in 19 cards for, like, 1 trap per card, thereabout, slightly more. So we could expect, like, 7-ish traps. I guess we're close to that. Yeah, but flash bombs aren't super consistent at this point, right? Like, there's a good chance the flash bomb just doesn't really do anything. They have so many things in play. Nice. Nice RNG.
Easy does it.
I need to block this so that way they can't go deep and kill me in response.
There they go.
Signing off.
I will search.
Going up to only 8 mana next turn, so I can't quite do this and this. So they have 13 cards, they have 24 traps and that many cards. It's probably just Mastermind trying to kill them next turn, huh? Yeah, with that too. Okay, yep.
This will be my magnum opus.
That is quite the finisher. Old 24 ball you. And Okay, I think I need to reassess what I said earlier in that game about that matchup, right? Because, like, your traps that you plant early are awkward, but the traps that you plant late are, like, really good, right? Thanks for the follow, universe. Yeah, Runeterra's been good, Dr. Faust. It's definitely the card game I've been enjoying the most recently. Their current, I know we're supposed to get notes for a bigger balance patch today, but honestly hope they don't change the existing top decks too much. I feel like the current format's pretty reasonable. Yeah, the current Runeterra format involves a lot of attacking and blocking, which is what I generally speaking want out of a card game. I don't think we want insider knowledge to start. The rest of this seems fine. Cassie in the first. Thank you for the 5 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back.
Reporting in. You'll never know what hit him.
Start on open attacks here. See if we can dodge and make it rain. We could not. Is Lee Sin seeing a lot of play at the top of the ladder? I've seen like Lee Sin like 1 time since I started playing. But I'm only in gold at the moment as we work our way back up.
Packed 'em good. Well, what have we here? I'll buy us some time.
Easy does it.
So does it.
Let's investigate.
Try and pokey stick their keg in response here so Caitlyn can get a strike in. The keg was gonna let that deal an extra damage, so now it does not.
Let's get it, crew.
So the actual gameplay in Ace Defender is kind of a weird mix. So some of it is like a tower defense game, and some of it is like an auto battler game, and there's a hero collector component. We're gonna play some on stream in short segments today in between the other games that we usually play to show what it is. Alright, we're gonna do some Runeterra for our normal 90 minutes or so. We're gonna play like 20 minutes of Ace Defender. We're gonna do Magic for 2 hours, 20 minutes of Ace Defender. Some Pokemon Unite at the end, a little bit of Ace Defender. We're gonna do that today and tomorrow. It's a unique amalgamation of things. Okay, open on attacks here. There's fear in their dojo chat. They're scared. They mono Swain, they're Twisted Fate too, right? Yeah, they're TF Swain.
Keep up, keep up.
Keep up, keep up. That's not my phone. All right. Let's start with this idiot and see what we generate. Okay. So with that draw, we could Puff Cap Peddler and then double dart this to kill it.
Could talk. All whoops, am I right?
That's an interesting... So normally Swain's a more mid-range card, but this and this both imply they're playing something more aggressive here.
Victory at any cost! Persistence is key.
I think I'm gonna Mushroom Cloud and then beam this. I want to beam it for 7 total because they could level this up in response to the beam and it gets a toughness if they level it up in response. Just want to make sure the Swain dies here. Yeah, Teemo Swain's a different deck, and we're gonna play some of that on stream probably tomorrow morning. So do we open to just push damage, or do we Caitlyn and risk them having another Swain or a boat? I think I'm supposed to open attacks.
Came a long way for a bullet.
So the follow, Eddie. I don't believe so, Beansy.
A conquest for empire!
Yes, I'm aware that there are Runeterra patches. There's a Runeterra patch coming tomorrow.
No backup needed. Hot on the trail.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Alright, so we've got 28 traps and 26 cards. So we're averaging 1 trap per card drawn. Yeah, so the notifications today are part of the sponsored plug for Ace Defender. So those are, the characters in those are actually characters in the game collector. I think we're just gonna go ahead and insider knowledge here.
Examining the evidence.
Okay, so now they can't attack without stunning Caitlyn, because Caitlyn will kill them.
Noxus rise.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk. All whoops, am I right?
Now, Caitlyn will get stunned off of being able to attack next turn because of Leviathan plus Swain. That being said, we're going to put enough puff caps in their deck that hopefully they just die next turn to insider knowledge.
Only the guilty dither.
Oh, that's a harvest right there. They grow up so fast.
So 39 caps and 23 cards, averaging about 1.6 damage per card. Hey, thanks to whoever checked out the sponsor. Appreciate it. Oh, and that's definitely lethal, right?
Karina, what brings you here?
Business and pleasure, Sheriff.
Mind's Desire, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel this morning. Is this Karina card okay? I mean, I get that there's some setup work, but I feel like, is this card okay? That doesn't feel remotely fair. Like it hit for 20. I guess we had the doubler out when we hit for 24, but so like hit for 12. I guess it's kind of slow. Like we have so many controlling elements in this deck, right? Toll, thanks for the 18 months. I appreciate the year and a half. Welcome back.
Another day in the field.
Hot on the
I get greedy and try and get in with Caitlyn this turn too.
But out of tents.
scoping the area.
Yeah, Runeterra has actually had really good response on the sub-survey. So if you're one of my regulars who enjoys the Runeterra stuff, or honestly, if you're hanging out, even if you don't, if you just want to let me know which of my content you like and want to see more of on the survey in the Discord server, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I have about 2,000 subscribers on the channel at the moment. We've had about 350 people fill that out, so there's a lot of people out there who haven't taken a second yet.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform.
And we yordles in uniform do like a wolf.
I think I'm gonna put Chump in front of the dragon, knowing that it's likely to die, because I want to put damage on this, so that way it can't, like, single combat Kate for free. Although, I guess... Oh, wait, it is... they're gonna pump it in some way, right? Maybe we're supposed to kill this because the gems are good. Yeah, but, like, here's the thing, Dr. Faust. At a certain point, like... We don't have mini-morphs or silences or frostbites in my deck. So, like, if I'm not attacking with Kate in that spot last turn, I'm basically just never attacking with her. So you, like, that's the thing that feels bad about playing against decks like Pantheon quite frequently, is it's correct from a tactical perspective to frequently just make them have it, because the longer you wait, the more likely they are to have it. So, like, just giving your opponent infinite time to find their thing that's going to blow you out is going to cost you games. Thanks for the 28 months, Mr. One. Yeah, I'll be looking at sub-survey responses through the end of the week. It only takes, like, 2 minutes. It's, like, 3 or 4 multiple choice questions and optional free answer portion. This matchup seems kind of bad, huh? I think this is the first deck I've played that doesn't feel like it has a good Pantheon matchup.
Prepared for anything.
Teemo,
Hey,
there is
Emporix,
more
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
equipment.
And, like, here, I almost feel like I'm supposed to run Kate in again, because if they sharp sight and eat Teemo, that's not great for us.
Armed and ready.
So I'm gonna do this to play around. This plays around sharp sight to a degree. Yeah, the way this deck is built, our distinct lack of mini-morphs feel like this matchup is impossible. An account on the Ace Defender ticker, it takes a little bit, so if you're not super into it, it's not a big deal. Don't feel obligated. You have to play through stage 3-1, which is about 10 minutes or so. It's a little bit longer than similar promos we've done like this. There's 0 mini-morphs in my deck, right? And 0 stress defenses. I'm gonna fix that.
We've gathered what we need to know.
If 1 stress, yeah, let's adjust that accordingly. That matchup seems pretty impossible without meaningful interaction. Couple of minis in at the top end. Otterpusses. We have plenty of cheap stuff here, I think, even without those. Sajani Gangplank, gonna keep the Mystic Shot and the Caitlyn against their aggressive deck. Can we make a command for the game audio bug, please? For a mod that understands what's happening? Please and thank you. It's actually probably good if we find, if we live to get to these things.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Oh, I should have darted this. That was a mistake. They're gonna open attacks here and fuck me.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
I take 2 extra damage here I didn't need to take.
3 times over. Now we win.
Taking 2 extra damage in a matchup like this is a big deal.
There's plenty of Kennen left.
One step ahead.
6 drop is real clunky.
That is set.
No make it rain there is great for us.
My friends though. Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform. Excuse you. Boys,
Now we win.
I should have Mystic Shotted this to deny their thing. Playing our deck against these last 2 these last two decks has made me realize why this deck's not very good or popular.
Vandal Scout recruit Ava, ready to learn.
When we get to do our thing is pretty big and impressive, but playing against these good aggressive decks, our deck's not felt particularly competitive. I made one small mistake to take 2 extra damage here, but like 6 drops is kind of nonsense. Thanks for the follow, Laugh.
I don't change fate, but I can see it.
Always daring.
You pay first. Ye started without me.
Hey, well, welcome to a live one, Laugh. Glad you enjoyed the YouTube stuff.
Fight for your lives.
Yeah, we're just super dead here.
Bow to no one.
And we felt okay into like people's slow brews, but anything remotely efficient has shoved us in a box so far. This is probably a good matchup, I have to imagine. Runeterra is the most impressive card game on the market in terms of audio visuals, and it's not particularly close. Just a huge cut above anything else.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the
Whenever
waves.
this card generates a constructive playable card, it kind of feels like cheating.
Breath now. It'll drink your darkness. My research.
Now, there's lots of reasons to play Magic Online other than just being afraid of new things. Maybe you play Magic the Gathering online because you enjoy online gambling.
There was a little fella asking for me.
When I was a broke grad student, Magic the Gathering Online paid my rent for many months. Because if you're a shark, you can farm fish on that application.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
Yeah, I might have been wrong to play out the second one of these with the Darkness in hand for this.
There's a lot of darkness out there. Let's make some of our own.
All right, let's Caitlyn here, and then we can Thermo Beam kill Senna.
That's it.
One of the things that's a little disorienting coming to Runeterra from Magic is the fact that cast is when a card resolves, not when you put it on the stack.
Let's investigate.
It's such a important difference in a lot of these spots like that one there.
Laying the groundwork. Vega, I wasn't sure you'd make it on such short notice.
Did I
Kill Caitlyn.
Okay, that interaction is kind of great. Dear diary, kill Caitlyn. That's actually a really good draw here. I think I'm probably gonna save that for Teemo though. Oh, they're murdering my Puffcat Peddler? I think I need to save him. Hey, thanks for checking out the sponsor, Pala. Appreciate it. I have 2 more damage spells here. Alright, let's load them up. They've got 34 traps, 26 cards.
Prepared for anything.
Teemo, that is not regulation equipment.
Assume Teemo's gonna eat it here.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
A couple of deal ones here, I'd wager. Oh. Yep.
Go.
Exactly set.
Reach for the lightning, my incomprehensible lackey! Next thing I know, I'm up to my britches in purple berries.
Even this matchup is seeming kind of hard shit.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed.
And like, even this isn't likely to be close to lethal at this point, right?
Death as easily as clay.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Make the darkness your own.
Do I look up and see?
How have I?
Yeah, that's a good descriptor. Rest in peace. This deck seems bad. Android, and iOS for East Defender. We have 36 traps and 23 cards, so we're gonna average like 1.5 traps per card. So at 5 cards, we're only averaging 7 damage on this. But I have to play blocker out here, right?
This will be
We could have an incredible high roll here and kill them, but it's super unlikely. We could also have an incredible low roll.
right where I want you.
Oh dear!
Hey, thanks to whoever took a minute to check out the sponsor. Appreciate it. We're gonna play some Ace Defender for a little bit on stream after we finish up our Runeterra segment here.
Scattered to its elements, even us.
Yeah. All right. Normally we do Runeterra for a little bit longer than this in the mornings, but this deck is kind of poopy. I think I'm gonna stick to decks that press a pick. If someone asked me if I'm gonna take a Runeterra donation deck, I'm gonna tell you no for now. I don't know my way around this constructed format enough yet to really know whether or not a deck is good, bad, or otherwise. And like, I looked at this and thought maybe it would be okay, but like, we actually just didn't feel competitive into actually any of the other real decks that we played against. Like, our interaction was kind of medium. Our top end is like, even before I added these mini morphs, like 6 drops is a lot of top end that just like clunks up and stuff. Well, I mean, like, regardless of what the format is, trusting someone like Precipic that has a lot of experience with the game and like spends more time in it as opposed to taking random decks from chat is, generally speaking, gonna generate a better experience. Cordemi, thank you for the 40 months. Welcome back. I mean, on paper, this deck doesn't, like, even, like, having played it, like, not being familiar with the format, I can't really tell you what a deck looks like on paper, but having experienced it, yeah, just super clunk.